52 weeks in a year. I'm going to talk about one thing a week that I learned from karate and that I apply in my everyday life.
I think what I'm really trying to say with this lesson for the week, there's a technique for everything, is that if you're trying really hard at something, you're probably doing something wrong. Usually, um, I think of myself in my youth. My grandpa would say there's a trick for everything. My karate instructor will say there's a technique for everything, but really they mean the same thing. And like I think being a young man and trying to move something just extremely like way heavier than I can move and just like straining and trying and fighting with everything that I have, and like there's some value in that, right? Like I'm putting my heart into it, but then my grandpa's like, why don't you just get a big bar for leverage, sticks it under there, moves it with ease, and makes me look like a chump. So, or one time I was grilling burgers, at my engagement party, and I had smoke blowing in my eyes, and my grandpa's like, "Why don't you turn around so the wind's at your back?" Like common sense, like there's a technique for everything. So if you're beating something to death and you're like, "Why isn't this working?" You probably need to change something. You probably need to find a better technique. Technique is half the battle.